Hey there, mamas. It is Becky Williams and Harbor Kate, and we're wanting to talk to you today about eating healthy being less expensive than maybe what you were thinking that it was before. Okay, so there are countless reasons that I hear for people who are not going to eat healthy. They say that their day is too hectic. They didn't have time to stop at the supermarket. They're not sure how to cook healthy meals, or that they can't even afford healthy options. These are real concerns, but with a few tweaks and some understanding, I think that you will realize they're actually easy to fix, okay? Best of all, healthy food does not have to be expensive, all right? We eat healthy. We are not rich by any means. We are able to budget for that each week. Most of the time, it's actually less expensive, okay? The U.S. Department of Agriculture even took it to heart to show how a budget can make a budget with healthier choices is not more expensive, okay? So in the study, carrots and pinto beans were much less expensive per portion than things like ice cream and sweet rolls. So foods that are high in protein and saturated fat, added sugars, sodium, they all are actually more expensive than vegetables, fruits, and grains. You want to say something? Huh? So anyway, that's really good news, right? Because that means that it is less expensive for you. So if you've been making some justifications that, you don't have time or that it's too expensive, there is actually no better time than right now to go ahead and choose some healthier options. You don't have to have like a fancy food delivery service. You don't have to have somebody prepare your meals for you. Eating healthy is not going to be a lot more effort than what you're already doing. It's just swapping out foods that have a higher nutrition value maybe than what you're already doing. A lot of times it's even less money than convenience foods, because convenience foods aren't necessarily going to fill you up, whereas healthy foods will feel more nourishing in your body. Plus, it'll help you to avoid impulse purchases on junk food, okay? So let's talk about a couple ways to budget for healthier food. So the first thing is to budget for your meat and fish. So lean meats and fish will always be the highest cost in your cart. It just is. That's just how it goes if you're going to buy quality meat. But look for sales and stock up on it, and then freeze it for later. So if something is on sale, go ahead and stock up on it. Get a deep freeze if you want to. And you can also do meat-free meals. Like if you want to do meat-free Monday, that's another idea. Okay, and then you can splurge 2 to 3 times a week on fish or organic lean meats. A tip that I tell a lot of my clients is that if you cannot afford grass-fed or grass-finished beef, which I know sometimes we're not able to do, I actually buy the leanest cut that I possibly can, because most of the toxins and things are going to be stored in the fat of the meat. So I will get the leanest one that I can possibly do, and then I will add my own fats like avocado oil or coconut oil to the meal. The next tip for you is to choose beans and legumes. So if you're going to do that meat-free day, this is a great way to do it. It's really good sources of protein, and also they taste pretty good. Like we'll make a taco soup sometimes, or a chili, and use the beans, and it tastes really good. You can also buy the dry kind to avoid excessive sodium if that's something that you need to have. You need to be watching out for. Also, buying fresh, local, and seasonal. Yeah. So I've done a couple of graphics on my social media talking about what is fresh, what is local, what's seasonal right now for produce. If you are going to buy in season, you're going to save a lot of money. I've learned this. You can just do a quick Google search even to find which foods are going to be in season right now. And that also means they're going to be more nutritional, more nourishing, but it also helps your overall budget, and they taste better. Okay, so as long as you're eating more fruits and vegetables, you're improving your health, you're reducing your risk for expensive long-term illnesses. Harbor Kate agrees. Okay, the last tip. This is to buy frozen or canned food to round out your meals. So let's say that you've purchased, wild caught salmon. You can buy frozen green beans or whatever it is, and then you could buy like local sweet potatoes from a local farmer, and that could be a meal for you. Just make sure you're cooking your meat and cooking your fish in fat, so then you have your fat, your protein, and your carbs. Okay, make sure that you're doing that trifecta each time so that your meal is full, so you're not having to snack. Also, that's another tip. I didn't put it on here, but another tip is if you are eating nourishing foods, if you're eating foods that are built around that magic plate, then you're not going to be needing to snack. So you're saving money on snacks. Okay. So whether you're too far from the store or you have a tight budget, stocking up on frozen or canned vegetables is ideal. The frozen vegetables is personally what I like. They actually lock in all the vital nutrients. I can use them at any time. They're not going to go bad, as fast as fresh. Fresh is, good whenever you can get it, but for a busy mom on a budget, most of the time I'm going to do frozen. But they're also really, really good in like tasty soups and stews and side dishes and all that kind of stuff, and they defrost really fast. So once you leave all your excuses behind and start making your own healthy meals, you'll start to see those savings. With those savings, there'll be better health, and you'll be able to spend that money on something else that means more to your family, maybe some family time, like a vacation or something fun like that. So hopefully today was helpful to you. Let me know, do you have any other tips that help to make eating healthy less expensive than eating junk food? I would love to hear your tips. Drop them below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tune in for more videos to come. You're doing great, mamas. Bye-bye.